Here is one of the best advice that I got from another artist, which basically goes like this. Buy as many art materials as you can and store them for the times when you won't be able to buy them, or maybe afford them, or maybe spend that bulk of money to buy all those art materials. It sounds really funny and maybe unreasonable. However, when you think about it, as an artist, you probably have those moments where you go up and down with your sales and with your management of the studio. And art materials, that includes canvases or even rolls of canvas, sheets of paper, paints, brushes, even things as simple as soap to wash your brushes. It's actually not a bad idea. That would be my advice of the day for you. If you're an artist, go and buy as many art materials as possible. Store them under your bed, at your grandma house, at your parent house. Just buy it. Do it. Here is a short story I have for you. Think about it in terms of art market and just financial market itself. So right now we have inflation. We all know that prices go up. But once they go up, they usually never go down. There is always a good time to buy art materials or store them, just because over time you will know and notice that those art materials cost way more than you purchased them for. And here's one of the examples. Back in Idaho, I bought acid-free cold press paper. There were sheets 30 by 16 or 30 by 22. Actually, though, this is the paper that I bought. At that time, I thought the paper was already expensive, and I actually had the price sheet on the back of the paper. Just recently, when I finally started using the paper and I ran out of the cold press acid-free paper, I went to the store, purchased some more, and then I look at the price tag on my old paper, and I was like, this is not bad. And then when I went to store, it was almost like a triple price of what I bought it for. Here's the lesson to learn. If you have a budget, spend it on art materials and hold on to it, because you will always use them. As an artist, you will always find use for the art materials. And another thing to remember, sometimes we get attached to specific art material, specific brand, specific pigment, specific paper, or specific medium or solvents. Imagine what if that company will go out of business in next 10 years or in next 5 years, and then you suddenly have to switch to a different company, and then they might produce very similar or maybe even the same type of materials, but they might be way more expensive because they'll be maybe the only one on the market who make those type of art materials. It is something to think about.